Hi YouTubers, I'm back for another trailer reaction YouTube video. Now this one's actually going to be the Treasure Planet trailer reaction YouTube video. Now I kind of wanted to do this one because I did the Chicken Little and the Meet the Robinsons and the Atlantis the Lost Empire trailer reaction YouTube video, so I figured that I would do this one. And you know, the idea of me doing this one, and then of course that I guess that's it for this week's Video Gaming and Rhino News, Rhino TMRT gameplay YouTube videos. However, there is a Ryan Chain gameplay YouTube video also coming out, so you'll be able to easily check that out and all that, which I guess kind of does make a lot of sense. And you know, I'd be able to explain all the other details later. Just like in every other trailer reaction YouTube video. So yeah. Anyways, without further ado, let's watch this. Now, what did I think of the trailer? I actually thought it was a perfectly good trailer, so I give it a 5 out of 5 and 10 out of 10. Now, you already know what happens in the beginning, middle, and the end. Now, I'm going to talk about all the other details. Now, me and Shane, we're still doing school on YouTube videos and the different kinds of YouTube videos. This is just how it is and all that. And, yeah, I guess I figured that I would do this one and all that. Oh, and I didn't have the volume when I first started the video, so yeah, that was however, I'll be able to fix that in the reboot, remake, and recreate and remastered versions of this trailer reaction YouTube video. Yeah, which I guess kind of does make sense. And also there's a Ryan Chain Gameplay YouTube video also coming out as well, so yeah, because another one of those, and then I guess that's it for this week's YouTube videos, which I guess is kind of a safe bet. Seeing how I have a lot of stuff already planned out for tomorrow, so it wouldn't be like necessary to do like the other stuff and all that. And yeah, so I figured that I would do this one. Now I've done it. So yeah. And I mean, there are a lot of trailer reaction YouTube videos I haven't even done. There are a lot of trailer reaction YouTube videos I haven't even done yet. Well, I mean, we'll probably get to all those later in the future. I mean, I think I already know what next week's will be like, and if I'm certain of what next week's could be like, and something like that. And yeah, I'm sure I'll have all that planned out sometime in the future, which I guess kind of does make a lot of sense. And yeah, I guess it kind of does make sense now that I think about it. And then of course, after this one, then there's the Ryan Chain Gaming Play YouTube video, and then I guess I'm done for this week's Video Gaming and Rhino News YouTube videos. Yeah, so for Rhino TMRT gameplay, Ryan Chain Gaming Play, and Shane Kirby Gaming and live streams. Which honestly, I guess is kind of an idea throughout all that and all. And, I figured that I would do this one because, I also figured that I would do this one because I also found out, from what I heard from this, is that this movie actually didn't do well with money. Yeah, at least that's what I've heard. So basically, yeah, that's what I've heard. on some sources through researching resources of some of you know what I mean, right? Yeah, yeah. No, yeah. So I figured that I would do this one because I already I already did the Trick and Little and the Meet the Robinsons in the Atlantis the Lost Empire trailer reaction YouTube videos. So I figured that I would do these ones. Yeah, and I guess it kind of does make sense. I mean, it's just a few couple of these, and then I'm done. It's just this one, and then the next Ryan Chain Gaming Play YouTube video, and then I guess I'm done. Which is probably a safe bet for you know for ending this week's video gaming and Rhino News YouTube videos, and then on to next week's, which probably have something in mind for those and all that. So yeah, and I also would have a new topic for another what would have happened if this were in real life round team RT gameplay series YouTube video, which honestly does seem like a very safe bet because it is what it is, and I mean I figured that I would do another one of these. I figured that I would do another one of these trailer reaction YouTube videos, and of course it's just four more for next week. So yeah. Well, until next week's trailer reaction YouTube videos, which yeah, because next week's trailer reaction YouTube videos, well, technically until next week when I do next week's trailer reaction YouTube videos, and I already have them set up. I think I already have four of them already set up, and they will all be. I think I already have four of them already planned out in my mind, so hopefully I'll come up with something for that, and I mean I probably will. And yeah, I guess it kind of does make a lot of sense now that I think about it. And yeah, well, I mean when you think about it, it's quite very different. And yeah, I guess it is now that I think about it. Yeah, and suppose so. Now that there is. Oh, and video gaming YouTube videos are coming back to Rhino TMRT gameplay following the last week of March. So yeah, you can go check that out, which obviously will come out. And yeah, well, I mean, you're probably all excited for video gaming YouTube videos to come back to Rhino TMRT gameplay, which I guess kind of does make a lot of sense because it's been a long time since I've ever done that. Well, technically, a long time ever since I've done like a lot of them each week. I think I only did them like what 3 weeks, and then that's it. So yeah, I guess it kind of does make sense and all that. So to do that, so yeah. Anyways, that's it for today. Peace out. Bye bye.